If we're looking at the two teams lining up, who do you think you're going to favor, Joey, to take this game one? Nemesis starting out here.
I mean, I got to say, the most wanted team here, this most wanted roster is looking tough. But, you know, I think the fact that Nemesis has never won anything ever in his life, dating back to his first couple T-ball ventures, he's been a disappointment all his life. So I think he's going to come out with a win in this match here, do his parents proud.
The Little League World Series was also a rough time for Nemesis during his career as a young baseball player. It seemed like he had a real chance. He decided to convert over to Halo.
He just kept breaking the tees.
He's had quite a bit of 16 through 32nd placings, I'm assuming here, which technically would be last here at this tournament today if he was to place that. So let's hope he can bring it out for the squad. Plus, he's under an org right now, Joey.
And they just put in a very, very quick cap, so they're off to a great start here. Nemesis pushing back up this rocket side with the laser shotgun, also known
as the carbine. Or a carbine if you're from the UK, I learned recently.
I was thinking more of like a hashtag that we used to use back when we commented on these lands.
Oh, I think it was like hashtag LDD. I could be wrong. I think it stood for something like laser dog of doom. Laser dick of doom. That's correct here. Nemesis going for the ground pound here. Just said, you know what, I'm going to swing through the air just like a color guard girl for the first time with a flag at a high school football game. He's got to make his way here. They're going to be putting in a quick 2 minutes into the game.
You can't. You make me laugh, and then you look at me, and then you laugh too. It's not fair. You gotta at least let me.
Oh, guys, you have no idea the backstory here. So at the last UGC LAN that we casted, we actually went for what was probably seriously 27 hours straight of us just waiting for matches to start, filling in. It was a pro invitational only. Fear itself is ripped, and that's irrelevant to anything that's going on right now. But we wanted to talk about it. But Nemesis, they only need one more cap to win here on Coliseum. Hype and Positivity needing to get themselves back into it right now, but we're staying on Nemesis indefinitely because I don't think you know where the Xbox controller is.
I don't think we have one. It may have been stolen by Lan Valen. I think he's out there practicing his free-for-alls right now. He's still trying to break into the pro scene 15 years later, and after I gave him his gamer tag from the LAN network.
Did you know that he actually knocked me out of my first MLG event?
That's embarrassing.
Yeah. He showed up 30 minutes late and should have been DQ'd, but knew the ref. And now back on to Nemesis here, pistol in hand. Rotating out of that sniper spawn, says, you know what, they can have our flag for a second. I'm going to go ahead and just watch this kid get Harry Pottered and disappear into the basement. He doesn't even need to shoot at him, Joey.
They really slowed down the momentum here. They came with 2 quick caps to start, and now they've kind of flatlined, and we see some really, really interesting rockets there from Nemesis. Looks like a lot like his T-ball swing, but that's it. That's the end of the game.
That's literally game one, most wanted. They're already giving each other fist bumps, which... honestly, I think they should. I don't think it's necessary after you've just demoralized with a quick 3-0. Hopefully nobody can hear us.
Let's hope Hype and Positivity keeps that Hype and Positivity up throughout this series here as they get bashed and dragged across the main stage digitally.
It's not always about winning. It's always about maintaining your mental ability and not losing it and throwing monitors across the table, which, ironically, Joey has a story here from one of the competitors that I think is pretty interesting to share. Involving what I think was a fist fight at one time in his Halo career.
I'd like to take this time to give a big shout out to Mike Fathom. He's here in the crowd right now. He actually, I believe it was Dallas, maybe 2011 or 2012, where Mike Fathom was trash talking our team. I was coaching for Kobe's Too Fast and turned around to silence the crowd and got punched in the face. So shout outs to Mike Fathom for punching me in the face at an MLG event and then getting kicked out.
And he's playing on In Control Gaming, so we're hoping they're doing well out there in the audience. Joey obviously has a very tight relationship with Fathom.
Yeah.
And I just can't fathom you guys not being friends anymore.
Shout out to his, it's a great pun right there.
All right,
great punch. Great dab. Shout out to Mike Fathom's tattoo artist. He's got a great lightning bolt on his forearm that I've seen. He's got a lot of pictures of that on his Facebook. Really, really good looking.
Can you hear anything?
No, not at all.
Can you hear if I was ready like that?
I could.
That means they can at home, which means we're going into a game 2, which means we're going to be dropping in on Team Slayer on Regret. Joey, what's your feelings? What's your feelings going into this? Do you think that Most Wanted is going to have a quick, easy 50-15? Do you think Hype and Positivity is going to come back into it and destroy? I mean, look at it. They have a Ginger on their team. There's no way they can lose.
That's true.
Look at historically
that he's
speaking.
rolling with too. How about that? I wonder what kind of product he uses.
In the Call of Duty scene, we have Scumpy. He doesn't really lose, just to champs.
No.
Okay.
But he also doesn't have that swoop either.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
he
I think
doesn't- he
he's
doesn't
trying to
have the swoop
compensate for the skill. Like Scump, one of the best players in the game,
Hands down.
hands down.
Nemesis, however, coming off a quick 3-0, ready to give kids the hands, manages to get to the overshield off the rip here. He's just going to say, you know what, I'm just going to pull my assault rifle out, even though there's 2 of you there, because nobody's paying attention to me, and we're going to make a quick 2 down for both squads,
Little
though.
back smack there. And I just, actually, sorry about this, I just realized that we're not casting the League of Legends World Championship right now. We're not on Summoner's Rift. This is, in fact, Halo 5 Guardians. We're at the UGC 28K, just outside of St. Louis.
Just outside of St. Louis here, Collinsville, Illinois, great venue here.
It wouldn't be a UGC tournament without an obscure location.
I think it's perfect, actually. It's relatively close. There's a ton of restaurants around. I had White Castle last night. White
Had it
Castle
again
had
this
me this
morning.
morning.
Hey!
And that being said, 8-1 right now. Most wanted. Hype and Positivity need to get their heads in the game. It seems like they're more focused on whether or not their Ginger Friends haircut swoop is actually doing what it needs to be doing for the team. Or if
Aggressive push here by Nemesis as he is going to duck under the base and go down. Giving up that 3rd and 4th kill now. It could get ugly here for the most wanted squad here, as Legion is actively checking Twitter to see what you guys are saying about our performance.
my
here in the
girlfriend
booth.
said the stream is loving it so far, which is the positivity we like to see. Hashtag LDD down there in the comments if you're watching at home. 12-5 here for Most Wanted. MW, if you put an M upside down, it could be WW, and they actually created the World Wide Web, Joey.
It's crazy, though, because the World Wide Web's having a lot of issues right now, being taken down by various hackers. It could be that you just reverse Zodiac, the Most Wanted team, and they're the ones actually taking down the internet for everyone right now.
Skynet, Joey.
Skynet. That was
That's
Legion's
the noise.
pterodactyl impression.
That's the noise that it makes. You want to hear a dolphin noise, Joey?
Yes, it is. So, really good. Have you ever tried to communicate with them?
No, actually, the sonar is usually what I choose to use. Scientific message and research has shown that if I squeal like that, they just get scared and run away.
Okay.
However,
11-point lead here for Most Wanted as the game has really been reduced to crouch walking. Oh, you know what? That's the problem. We may need a stoppage here. The radar, somebody left the radars on.
actually, Joey, I think the radar is always on here in competitive Halo because that just seems to be the meta in Halo 5, though it has never been that way historically in any Halo ever made. There's arguments on both sides, though, you know. The matches like Strongholds make it awkward when you can't see the speed demons coming at you in a full Spartan charge to then knee you in the face from the sky. What's known as a ground pound, which also sounds like something you would use on a giant slab of beef, 90% lean, in order to make a perfect hamburger, Joey. Something he's not used to, considering he's a vegan wizard.
Oh man, Smashburger Legion.
Oh,
Smashburger
dude.
references.
I love Smashburger. But let's talk about Nemesis, though. We've never left his perspective. He's got the plasma caster. We're not even really for sure how to drive Dissension up here because I can't find.
You know, Hondrola would be a really great point of view if we could switch to it, but I don't think it's going to happen during this series at least. It's shaping up to be a very quick series. Regardless, I don't think you guys mind. You're here for the voices in the back, not the players in the front, as Nemesis just starts shooting these little blue balls all over the place.
Now, remember, this is a best of 5. That being said, 30-14 is actually demoralizing. So if we go to a Strongholds, if it's not 100-0, I'm actually going to be disappointed here in the Most Wanted roster. But Hype and Positivity, if you've got some friends out there, some fans in the crowd, be sure to show some love for your team, give them some hope to come back in it.
Yeah, you're down, but you're not out in a 30-team tournament ever, pretty much.
And let's just
Until
talk
you're
about
eliminated.
31-18. I mean, this is just Nemesis. We can stay on his perspective because he's only died 4 times during the entirety of the game. And he's ready for it. He's just grenading off the floors. He said, why don't you just run into that directly? He picks up the carbine, a.k.a. the machine gun laser in this game.
See, we need more maps with laser guns.
100%. See, if we could actually put together a carbine-only Regret Team Slayer matchup,
As a supplement to the actual Sentinel beam not being in this game, which is one of my biggest complaints.
we fought for all of those MCC fans out there for H2A to bring back the Sentinel Beam in competitive Halo. Instead, they wanted to bring back the Blue Ball Cannon, otherwise known as the Plasma Caster, and leave the LDD at home.
Yeah, I think we ruined the LDD for everyone during the UGC training grounds. Oh, wow, using this tricky spot up here outside the map, this may be illegal.
Giving it 5 seconds, though. He says, I've got 3 seconds to come back in. I'm going for a ground pound, trying to spot somebody, but it looks like they might get that steak here. He's just challenging Joey. He's not afraid of anything, including that T-ball that once came back and hit him in the face when his dad was teaching him how to use it during practice.
Showing no fear here. He's really taught to unleash on those tees at a young age. Unfortunately, he did, as I mentioned before, break a lot of them in the process of learning how to hit a baseball, which he never actually finished.
And looking at that in retrospect here, we have to give Nemesis credit for being one of the top 5 dabbers in the United States, usually hitting at least 16 to 17 auto dabs per stream.
An unreal dab. He hits his quan very hard, too, I've heard.
Yeah, the quan is incredible. And of course, his stanky leg, in addition, has been one of the main reasons why he's actually been one of the choreographers now for every Kesha video since 2009.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw him, but last tournament he came out with the boots with the fur and really, really dropped it low.
The whole club was looking at her, Joey.
It was impressive.
It was insane. 2 more kills remaining in this team, Slayer. It's looking like they're going for that 50 to 25.
Could have a hot double.
Oh,
no, they messed it up. There will be no doubling here.
Even if it's a W, it's an L if you didn't get the steak. Just like my beef jerky.
Oh, man. Unfortunate there. 50 to 26, one away from completely doubling and demoralizing the other team. Nemesis, we really love his point of view here.
His POV
Second
is never going to change. He got a killing frenzy during that. 17-4 here. In all actuality, he's a pretty good player.
Great looking kid too. Look at him.
I mean, look at that hair swoop. It's insane.
Yeah. They're all rocking that crazy swoop. They must all share product, I think.
I think it's definitely an American crew, J. Crew kind of group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not like a Got2B team.
Got2B is pretty good though. I actually prefer it.
It's
the texture, and it's also a matte finish for bowling people like myself. Yeah. I took over Ghost Yami's role here at this event by wearing a ball cap. Unfortunately, it's not the same one I've owned since I came out of the womb, Eric. If you're at home, we've tried over and over. But now we've got a team shot here of Most Wanted. Let's go ahead and look at that hair swoop there. Might be 19, could be compensating for male pattern baldness around 25.
Lifestyle just purchasing that hat earlier today, keeping that tag on. It's a great looking sticker there. That may be a 5935.
50.
5950? Is that the fitting?
I made a word up there.
Okay. Because I believe that's a snapback.
I made a word up.
I'm not sure. It's definitely not a dad hat like I have on. You know.
This is a snapback. I
These
wear
are shout-outs to
every
Ghost
YouTube video
Yami
that I've
here.
ever created in the entirety of my existence.
We're wearing these for Ghost, though.
They actually provided a shirt for me this event because it was inappropriate to show all of my chest hair during a broadcast again. And I wasn't for sure why that they didn't want that. But we have Strongholds on Plaza coming up next, guys.
Do we have laser weapons on this? Can we get some hashtag LDDs in the chat? Is there a shotgun? Is there?
I think we might be able to make some laser weapons. I'm going to go ahead and say that the carbine is the new LDD.
We're going to, whatever weapon is most ubiquitous and laser-like on the map will be the LDD for the purposes of this tournament.
Green, man.
Green.
Shooting that good cash right out on everybody. It's insane.
Good cash. Cashing out.
Cashing out, dude. Shout out to One Hit Wonder rappers from 2012.
Shout out to Bobby Schmurda.
We'd also like to give a shout out to our sponsors here for this tournament. Of course, we've got the Smart Drink Da Vinci. I've seen a couple people going to get some from the snack bar here, and they seem pretty hyped taste-wise. We've got these beautiful little cans here. Definitely not artwork that I do because it would only be a Crayola on a piece of cardboard paper, sadly. The artistic abilities of a small toddler, Joey.
With a beautiful old man on the side, though. How about it?
I
With the aviator sunglasses.
I did this for you. Zowie and BenQ, and of course DX Racer, which are these beautiful chairs we're sitting in. They light up in the back. You can't see. They do. They have LEDs in the back. These are sick. Oh, wow. Jumping into the gameplay, though, back again with Nemesis. Surprise. Do you think he pronounces it with a lisp? Nemesis? Because of the T at the end?
Like Jimmy Ballmer from South Park?
Sometimes, let's go ahead and cast the rest of the gameplay like this, Joey. It looks like he's going to have the battle rifleist trying to position himself up here top yard, but they're going to need him capture this stronghold in order to secure this so they can maintain towards the middle objective.
I don't know if you're Mort Goldman or Shelley from South Park.
Oh, my God.
I mean, you know, if they just rotate here, it seems like they're going to have a 3-cap, potentially going for a quick 100-0. Something we'd like to see here in the H5 HCS UGC 28K.
You know, the light rifle could also be a sort of LDD
The
here.
light rifle is what we like to refer to as the
Oh!
long LDD.
The shotgun Don Gotti
The
right there.
shift LDD, as we like to call it here. They are three-capping Mr. Fries, and it seems like they are wanting to get that 100-0. Nemesis really trying to prove to us that his T-ball game does not show anything in comparison to his Halo skills.
Right, look at the pressure that they're putting on the map, too. Nemesis just stalking his prey down here with the shotgun. Oh, great grenade kill there as he wanders around waiting. Oh, some LDD shots go flying by. That's exciting for me. If we could switch this point of view, that'd be great. We could see somebody actually wielding a laser dick-like weapon. Legion looks around furiously for the controller so that we can change this point of view for you guys. But the action is non-stop here in Halo 5. Don't be confused by the crouching. As players are going down left and right here, the shotgun falls from the hands of Nemesis. And we're still back. We're back.
We're actually never leaving Nemesis' perspective, even when he ends up leaving the main stage and potentially going to the restroom or maybe ordering a snack at the snack bar. We're actually going to have a live over-the-shoulder camera. It's a lot like The Truman Show, but with Nemesis. And, of course, he's not going to find out that the love of his life has been lying to him his entire life until the end of the movie where he actually makes the way out of the giant globe with a sailboat.
Did you just spoil?
The ending of The Truman Show is he makes it out because of a sailboat.
I've never seen The Truman Show.
You've never seen The Truman Show?
I've never seen it.
It's one of the best films I like watch sadly alone. Like I love watching films sadly and alone, and that's one of the films that I like doing.
Well, now when I watch it, I'll know.
Kylie always asks me, why do you leave the room? And she's my girlfriend. I say because I want to watch movies sadly and alone, Joey.
That's very depressing.
60-0. They've got one objective. They just need to rotate out and try to get control of this middle one and keep them on a rotating spawn cycle here. Nemesis just said, I'm literally making a PB&J with my feet right now while I smash you down. Listening to Smash Mouth, actually.
He just got LDD'd, though, which was exciting for me because I have not seen enough LDD.
That carbine, the LDD potential that it has here
I think he got Stormbird
in Halo 5, we have to find a permanent one. I'm going to go ahead and say the binary rifle is the Seed Sprinkler. I'm going to refer to that gun as that one. Unfortunately, it's not in competitive play.
Seed Sprinkler has got a good ring to it.
I like that one a lot. A lot of it has to do with the S's. Anything that creates an alliteration is actually fantastic. So Hype and Positivity obviously coming into this tournament with high hopes here on their first main stage expedition experience. Actually came here via sailboat as well after they broke out of the Truman Show globe. Joey.
Yeah, they haven't been getting a lot of practice because of that sailboat ride. It was over 2 weeks long. They're a little rusty on their Halo gameplay as Triple Cap comes through again for Most Wanted. And we're looking to wrap this game up pretty soon here. Nemesis still, of course, as with this whole series, on his point of view as we eclipse the 90-point mark, and this game pretty much becomes unwinnable.
Hondrolo unable to get a single W out of here for his team on the main stage. It's okay, though. They've got their shot in the loser's bracket, hoping to make their way. That's going to be a quick 3 and out. Most Wanted taking full advantage here of Hype and Positivity.